Hello, beautiful Geminis. Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. That's me. My name's Annie. So happy to have all the Geminis here with me today. Welcome, guys. We are going to do a quick little love and romance spread for you. So if you're not interested in love right now, I'll see you on the next one, right? But welcome. Happy to have you. Everything about this video will be written down in the description box below for you, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I'm The Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. Like, share, subscribe wherever you can. I'm trying to hit 2K by the end of, hopefully April, but I'll take by the end of May. So if you haven't already hit subscribe, please do that. I would truly appreciate it, Gemini. And then my general spiel, just for the newbies, I do general messages here on YouTube. That means not everything I say will resonate with you. I can just about guarantee it. It's up to you to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. I ask that you ultimately only take away messages that resonate with you, that serve you in some capacity, motivate you, inspire you, etc. Anything that feels foreign or strange, you can release. You can drop it like it's hot. If you are not feeling inspired or engaged with this reading, rather than leaving a negative comment, please just click off. That would be great. I would appreciate that, guys. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everybody has free will. You are always in the driver's seat, but I commit this with love and positivity. I ask that is what you take away here today. And if you don't feel love and positivity, it means it's not your message. Okay, guys? That's my little spiel, my little disclaimer. Let's hop in. 3 more cards for my gems. For Gemini, for Gemini, for Gemini. If you don't have a person, this could represent someone coming in, or the opposite. It could potentially be someone returning. We'll see what we get. All right, so bottom of your deck is the Fool and then the 3 of Swords. So don't freak out. This is actually kind of beautiful. Whatever pain you've been suffering or heartbreak, you've healed yourself. There's a fresh new start. There's a fresh new beginning. It's like the weight has been lifted. There's a newfound freedom and excitement. So I'm guessing that some of you are looking to get into a new relationship. Or if you're married, if you're with your significant other, it could indicate there was trouble in paradise, but you guys have like come to a conclusion. You guys have like mended the bond or the bridge or however you want to say it, where it's just like, oh, we're good again. Like I'm getting like there's so much relief. It's like you just want to twirl around in your dress. It's very cute. And it could also indicate to me that if you have done some significant healing, you may also be like flirting or have somebody on your brain where in a way, it's like you're just kind of fantasizing about what it would be like to take like a leap of faith and move towards them. There's something very pure and innocent. Sometimes the Fool can represent a child, so maybe some of you have children out there, right? Still looking for new love, though, if that's the case. Or, do you know what this could be too? If you're with your person and you've been trying to conceive and you've been struggling with that, you could, again, not for everybody, you could have gotten news that you were pregnant. Yes, something about the child and like just this like, oh, thank God. Like, but it's a happy thank God. I just want to be clear about that. So this doesn't always mean heartbreak and depression. It can sometimes mean just a disappointment, something that didn't go the way you had planned. Whatever you felt that for, it's like, boom, eclipsed by happiness, by joy. Yeah, bottom of your deck after that is Page of Wands and the 3 of Wands. So you guys are celebrating or excited about the new beginnings of something where it's the second time around you've tried it and it actually takes. It actually sticks this time. This could potentially involve a Virgo, though it doesn't have to. It could also involve someone from your past, particularly another Gemini, who maybe you were in and out with. You weren't certain that they were the one. But yeah, you do have some very beautiful cards coming up. So this doesn't freak me out. The bottom of your deck feels very positive. Let's hop into your actual reading here. All right, so Gemini, we're going to hop into your cards first. Yeah, your overall energy is like kicking ass. It's like manifesting something and feeling a sense of pride or accomplishment by seeing it come to fruition, into manifestation. It's just like, I can like sit back and chill and just like enjoy what I've created for myself. Maybe you're filling your time with hobbies. Maybe you're talking to a lot of your friends. I know we're all in quarantine, right? So some of these messages may resonate with that. If not, this could be a message for you in the future. I'm not really reading it through the lens of quarantine. That's just not how I'm doing my things. But anyway, yeah, this is a fantastic card. It is the wish fulfillment card. So something that you're wishing and hoping for or manifesting it. With that red hat, there's a sense of pride, of courage, of excitement, right? Of creativity. You're using your mind, Gemini, to manifest or create something that it's in alignment with your wishes. But I'm also getting, it's not just that you're working on it. You've received some sort of news that just like, it just kind of makes you want to dance. There's at very minimum, it's just like a yes. Like you like almost like I aced the test. It's that kind of feeling. Even if it's, just a small little element in your day, this energy seems really positive. So what's on your mind? You have a fire sign on your mind, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's someone who's like the king of their career. It's someone who's probably very spiritual, very artistic, very creative, kind of well-spoken, but they're fun. This person they're a very good time. That's what you like about them. They light your fire. And, usually, not always, air signs and fire signs, you guys can be really tight, right? So there's something about this connection that you're just like, this is cute. It's like, I like what I'm seeing. Continue. In fact, this person may do something where they are in some sort of career where they're in the spotlight in entertainment. I don't know what this would be, but it's almost like you watch them on television or on Netflix or on their YouTube channel or something. Particularly a fire sign, though it doesn't have to be. You're thinking of someone or wanting to communicate with someone that, there's an element of spectacle about them. So if they're not on TV, if they're not a celebrity, and I'm not saying for all of you they are, right? Even on their social media, it's almost like this is funny, you like the way they perform. Okay, so that in itself is a sexual message too. After that came out, I was just like, oh, is that what that means? But there's something very well put together about them. You like the way they dress. Something about them really catches your eye. The clothing they wear. They could be a fashion designer, or maybe they're starting their own clothing line or T-shirts or logos. Something about the visual aesthetic. I just keep hearing, I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. You're thinking about them a lot and you're picturing yourself being with them. That's a very cool message. They're looking at you, but they have a lot of question marks. Gemini, that seems so harsh. Hold on, I'm not going to leave you with that. That seems mean. That doesn't have to mean that they don't like you. Just, do you know what this is? They don't believe that you're flirting with them. If you guys already have communication, they don't see you as liking them. Okay, so Gemini, there's a part of this where if and when you do interact with this person, and maybe some of you don't know them yet, but if you do, they see you as someone who, almost like a sibling dynamic. I know you guys are cringing like, what? Here's the thing. It's because you guys joke with them or tease them or something. And so they like it. They think you're very funny, but they don't think that you're at all romantically interested in them. And so it's sometimes after you interact, in metaphor, they're scratching their head were they flirting with me? And the thing is, I feel like I've given you that message before. This person is sort of confused where you stand, but they don't see you as a romantic opportunity, because they think you're looking at someone else. They think you have eyes for someone else. And so it's almost like they don't want to get their hopes up and be disappointed. But they do watch you. They do look at you too. Again, this could be on your social media. Yet there's something lucky about this connection between the two of you. Something about Ireland or being Irish, or that could even be a reference to something they drink. Is there specifically a beer with clover on? I don't really know that kind of stuff. Anyway, this person may talk about traveling with you. I am getting something about Ireland, Scotland, something about that. And we're past St. Patrick's Day, right? Oh, you could have, maybe you guys hung out during St. Patrick's. Something about a clover is important here. That could also be a last name or a nickname. That could be their pet's name. That could be an address. Something about clover. And the number 26. Anyway, moving on. I don't really know what to do with that. That's just confirmation for one or two of you. Maybe they have green eyes. I don't know. Moving on. All right. So yeah, you're thinking about a fire sign. You're thinking about communicating with them. If that's not your story, you're just being either the king of your career right now, whether you're male or female, or you are doing something very creative involving the arts. Involving something very highly creative. And I do want to say something you could perform for somebody, or something you could display. Something about, I am just getting visually there. It's front and center. It's drawing a lot of eyes. So that could be something you're creating, or again, it could be the person that you're flirting with or in love with or have feelings for. What's on your mind, Gemini? What's in your heart is the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So it could be that you're thinking about someone, but you also have eyes for someone else. The thing is, if that's the case, you're really in your head about the fire sign. The one you hold in your heart, though, is the earth sign. So you too may have, as I was saying, they question things with you, this fire sign. It's not that, it's the opposite. You don't really know where you stand with the fire sign. And so there's a lot of again, just kind of like swimming through your own thoughts of like, well, what did they mean by that? And that was kind of offensive, and I'm sort of insulted, but I think they're cute, and I think they like me. That's the fire sign. There's like a maze of possibilities there. With this earth sign, potentially a female earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, though it doesn't have to be, there's something, it's nestled right in there. It fits. So Gemini, this could also indicate that you're married. This is frequently my mother card or my wife card. If you are, and whether that's you or your person, it could say that you're spoken for in your heart, but you think about someone else. So yeah, those aren't natural pairings and natural suits, and neither one of them are your elemental sign. There's multiple people coming up here too. In your heart, you may be just spending time with your family, with your mother, with your wife, with your daughter. A lot of like feminine energy with that card. Throw something on it. Why is the Queen of Pentacles coming up in Gemini's heart? It could something about you're missing the touch, you're missing the feelings, you're missing like the emotions of being able to, almost like to cuddle up with people or a person. Birds, yeah, birds of a feather flock together. You're missing your tribe. You're missing your people. You're sort of lonely. Your heart space feels a little bit lonely, like, well, it's just me and my TV dinner. That's sort of what I get for that. So again, that's for a lot of my single Geminis out there. But even so, if you are in a marriage, this marriage feels kind of lonely. I'm also getting a lot of single parent vibes too. So if that's the case, okay, you may be starting fresh if you've gotten out of a divorce, particularly my people who are divorced but have a child from that marriage. It's sort of like you're looking for a place to nest. You're looking for like a new home. Maybe some of you are moving, right? You're looking for something about like the school system, where to put your kids. That could also be a metaphor for where to put this creative project. As I said, if you're like a painter, you might be looking for a gallery or for a place to display your stuff. I think a lot of you do have two options. Again, there's something about in your head, you're thinking about the fire sign, but in your heart, you're still holding space for the earth sign. Very much earth energy. I mean, look how cute this card is. The name Bird, is that significant? Do you have a bird? Do you have, are you Larry Bird? I don't know. Something about birds are significant here. I don't really know what that is. I do want to say something about nesting. Oh, it could be a nest of money that you're saving up. I don't know why that's coming up in your heart space. Maybe there's a labor of love, a project that you very much enjoy working with. But I do get a sense of longing for your person. So I feel like a lot of you aren't with them. Or again, if you are in a marriage, like it's emotionally void because you're thinking about someone else. So your overall action card is reciprocity. You're not exactly sure who you're going to give to yet. You may also have some sort of feelings for a Libra, though it doesn't have to be. Let's throw something on that. Again, for a lot of you, this is representing a fire sign and then an earth sign that you're thinking about. Again, you're displayed in the spread wearing all the red. Your red cloak there. I do think this is you. And then your little red hat. Gemini, you got bursts of passion and bursts of fire and bursts of creativity kind of popping up everywhere. But it's right smack in the middle of two. There's a water sign that's interested in you that you don't even see. I don't even know if you've met them yet. But there's a water sign that's wanting your attention, or they're just interested and intrigued by you. Again, this is like a whole new story. But you're too busy giving to the fire or the earth sign, but this person will advocate for themselves. This person will be vocal with you. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, someone who's newly single, particularly a water sign might be interested. A Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And then what can we put on this other person? Please clarify this other person. The 3 of Wands. Yeah, the one that at least currently you're giving your most time and attention to, even if it's mentally, right? It doesn't have to be someone you're literally messaging with. The one that you're spending the most time thinking about is the one you're going to be waiting the longest for. I know that's a harsh message, but I'm not going to bullshit you, Gemini. That's what I'm getting. There's one, in metaphor, there's one mouth you want to feed the most because, it's the pretty one. It's the one you like. It's the one you have the most feelings for. It's the opposite one, it's a different one, I'll say, because there might be 3 options here, Gemini. It's the other one that is either newly divorced or this person might be married, but they're the ones willing to communicate with you more than more than the one that you're prioritizing. I hope that makes sense. There's a lot of Libra energy here. You in particular may have some Libra in your chart because that's coming through here where you're trying to approach it balanced and cautiously, but it's like there's one that tips your scale more than the other. There's one that really upsets you or offsets you. You're more lenient, you're more loyal to one, but I'm getting the one that you're loyal to is not necessarily the one you're hearing the most from, it's the other one. There could be like a third party situation here. It's not even that, it's like fourth party. Gemini, I gotta be honest, a lot of you who, again, if you're single or kind of somewhere in between, you have multiple people coming up in your spread. Let's look at your person. So again, Lord help me, I don't know who this is going to be. So their overall energy is the Magician. So I like that because they are thinking about you. They're trying to manifest you in their life because it is your energy. It's Gemini and Virgo energy. And the Virgo card did come up earlier for you. Yeah. So you could have a Virgo that's thinking about you. This Virgo probably wouldn't be someone new though. It would be someone who's already kind of flirting with you, potentially at work, but I'm sort of sensing that you shut it down real quick or you're interested in them for friendship, but I don't know if you're necessarily considering them for anything beyond that. So in their heart space, they have 3 of Cups. That's beautiful. So you have that as well. Something about getting the old gang back together, celebrating the good times. Yeah, you may have some sort of accomplishment at work or in a personal life. You could reach some sort of milestone or goal individually. This might be work related, but it causes some sort of group celebration to break out, even if it's like a small celebration just between a couple friends. There's someone from your past and you could be introduced to a friend of a friend in some sort of social setting, whenever that's going to be, right? I acknowledge quarantine is happening. Let's keep being safe. But there's something about you're the middle lady in this one. This one kind of just like, oh, thanks. Like a little bit showboaty, but you're like trying to be humble. Trying to be is the operative word there. Again, you have multiple eyes on you. You have multiple people looking at you. You do have a lot of Virgo energy here. Something about a Virgo who's recently divorced or trying to get out of a marriage or a situation. They're definitely looking at you, Gemini. Again, I don't know how you feel about that. There's another water sign, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, that's mildly intrigued. But it's funny, it's really the exact same formation of this card. Something about this is being related to me as like a water sign, be it male or female. Again, this one to me is like the mouth you're feeding is not the one that's really giving anything back to you. This person is a little bit more selfish. Or if you're not literally hanging out with them, the one, again, I want to say your fire sign, the one you're thinking about the most, the one that you're like, I like what I'm seeing. There's something they withhold or they hold back from you. They're withholding some sort of secret, and I don't know, it might be third party shit. So then I think this represents your earth sign too, potentially your Queen of Pentacles, male or female. They're also interested in you too, and I actually think that could be a really good fit for you, but there's either something you're not acknowledging or like you're saving yourself for someone else. Why is 3 of Cups coming up? You are coming up in this person's heart space, though. Endings in the world. Yeah, there's someone who's looking at you, and again, they want to be part of your world. Angel of success, that's what I mean. You're celebrating some sort of major success or graduation or milestone. This person sees you, but they're strategizing when they can come in because it's almost like they have self-worth issues or they don't value themselves enough or something about they think their light is too dim to impress you because you're in a room full of light. So if they come in with their little lantern, it's like, yeah, there's something about they don't think you see them. And I'm not sure all of you do. I have to be honest. This could potentially be someone coming towards you who, it could be someone like you met through a friend of a friend and like it was nothing to you, but they remember you. It could be something like that. It could be another Gemini. So there is going to be an ending with some of this third party stuff. Whether you even acknowledge that that is your story or not, it could be someone who is newly divorced, has a final ending with maybe a different Gemini, and then they come forward to you. The ending is, I want to be clear, is very positive for you. Usually 10 of Swords, it's a rough go. It's coming out in your person's sector that allows them to move in closer to you or to make some sort of romantic offer. But I am getting, it's messy because you guys are always together in groups. It's never just the two of you. So They are going to be making some sort of movement or gesture because emotionally in their heart space, they want to make an offer to you. You have so many cards of Virgo, it's ridiculous. You have 4 cards of Virgo right now. They do want a commitment with you. They want to make their presence known. They want to, I just heard they want to school you. There could be like some weird like naughty student teacher thing going on here. Not for all of you, right? But I don't know. Maybe this person likes to, what do you call that? Role play. There could be like Virgos, am I right? Role playing. All right, good Lord, Virgos. My cross-watching Virgos out there. All right, so, I mean, yeah, this can be a card of marriage and commitment. So I'm not necessarily saying someone is rushing in with a commitment. In terms of marriage, I think that would be a little bit slower to develop. It is saying to me someone may be moving away from a previously set up marriage to make some sort of offer to you because, yeah, their overall gesture is flirtation. You know, Page, they're not brand new. For most of you, this person doesn't just appear in your life. You have Page of Wands and Page of Cups and the Magician again. So, yeah, there's something about this where it's not brand new, but it's fresh enough where it feels like maybe you guys have never dated or something like that. 9 of Cups, yeah. After somebody decides how they want to approach you or come in, and they're a little bit overwhelmed. Again, it's something about you. You're just vibing really high. There's a lightness about your energy. There's literally like illumination and success and achievement around you and in your energy. So this person, if it's not self-worth issues, it is sort of like they're fearful that you won't accept them or that they can't, it's like they can't even hold a candle to your success or maybe it's your standards. Maybe they see you as having very high standards, like you know exactly what you want and there's no flexibility there. I do think they're going to come in because you're their wish fulfillment. Hold on, I want to throw one more card on this. Yeah, it is. Their cup would fit nicely if you're looking for your 10th cup. Okay, and for a lot of you, it is an earth sign. Again, shout out to the Virgo squad. Not that I'm forcing that on you, but you have Queen of Pentacles coming up twice, and it's both in your heart space. You both have something to offer or something to deliver to this other person. Whether you realize it or not, this would be a very reciprocated, nurturing type lovey-dovey, cushiony kind of relationship. You just kind of can melt into this person and it almost fits like a nice little puzzle piece. So it seems really positive as like a potential dating prospect. I know you guys have options. Your person may have some sort of connection to a Taurus in your life. Or again, they could have recently divorced from a Taurus. It could be a Taurus. It could be. Heavenly signs, Gemini. I'm just going to leave you with that, right? I'll throw some zodiac signs on it. But yeah, this in a sense is a heavenly sign for some of you, right? You know, these are messages relayed through the tarot cards, through spirituality and universal messaging, right? So take what you wish. But yeah, you may have a sixth sense about this. And when I say you do, Gemini. You are a seer. You're very insightful. You sense people's energies. You may have written off a Pisces in the past, but it's saying to me that you still are considering something with this Pisces. So Gemini wanted to come out. Virgo, double Virgos. Yeah, again, you could have multiple Virgos in your life. Aquarius, Taurus, you have double Pisces coming up. 2 Pisces maybe. Capricorn and Libra. All right, and we will finish you off with a romance angel card. That just sounded sexual. I'm not going to. Anyway, moving on. Gemini, I feel like your energy is always drenched in like sexuality, but it's very coy. It's like it's not sharing the cards in your hand, right? It's buttoned up, but it's like bursting sexuality. All right, whoa. So passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Look how beautiful those cards are. Gemini. And then codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, some of you, as I was saying, you're still holding heart space for someone who, as I was saying, they either question, there's a lot of question marks with this person, or I just keep wanting to refer back to the one that you're most excited to give to, your time, your attention, your love, the person you want to text, right? It's something about they're willing to receive, but they're not giving anything back to you. This person is the opposite. They're like, if only Gemini saw me. That's sort of why this is coming up, codependency. And again, it doesn't always mean severe addictions. It's not necessarily that, but yeah, it's coming up for a reason. So again, up to you to interpret should you want to take this card. Should you want to take that energy on. All right, Gemini, that's what I got for you. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonates. I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye, guys.